Hi, I'm Mike. This is my wife, Jeannie, and our daughters, Everly and Carly.
We found out we were pregnant summer of 2022. We were super excited. We went in for our 20-week gender scan. Rather than being excited, we learned that there was a condition with her heart. The left side of her heart was underdeveloped and not functioning. We weren't really sure what to expect. We just knew everything changed in that moment. She was born here in January and has lived her whole life here at Children's Minneapolis. Typically with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, it's 3 surgeries. The first one happened when Carly was 8 days old. Normally you get to go home for a few months and grow and develop and be a baby. And then she had an arrest and actually flatlined. They were able to resuscitate her twice, and they told us she was probably gonna die. And they warned us that if she didn't, she might have little to no brain function. It was decided that we should be evaluated for a heart transplant. She's been waiting half of her life for a heart.
Everly has been a trooper through all of this. When we broke the news to her that she was going to be a big sister, she couldn't wait, and I kind of feel too that she's been robbed of that because things change.
She loves her baby sister, and she doesn't get to see her very often. Everly just longs for that big sister role that hasn't officially come yet, even though Carly is here.
It's kind of just become life. I try to come at least 4 days a week, sometimes 7, depending on the weekly schedule.
I can mostly do my job remotely, but I try to be here as much as possible, and I still sleep here every day. Our lives were so chaotic right after Carly's arrest. He was driving to and from work and home and here in a triangle almost every day. Then it started raining this fall, and we both panicked. The basement is half of our house and where we spend most of our time as a family.
The fall of 2022, we had got a big rainstorm, and the rain just wasn't stopping for 2-3 hours, and it was coming down hard. We were about to go upstairs and go to bed, and I stepped in a wet spot on the carpet. The water was coming in around in this corner here. In this area underneath the table and the concrete, there's a crack where water was coming up, and we had to keep vacuuming that up, and we'd stop and it would just keep coming. And then in the spring, the snow melted hard and fast. And then so along with everything else going on, we were both just overwhelmed.
Carly's by far the strongest person that we know. She should not be here. They've said those words to us at least 14 times in her life. But anytime the house gets wet, there could be mold. The smallest of colds could land us back in the hospital or worse. Now winter is here and spring is coming, and we just know it's gonna happen again. What are we taking her home to?
Hello?
Joella, hey, Keith Stevens with KTIS.
Hello?
You nominated someone for a Christmas blessing, right?
Yes, my daughter.
And Sarah also is involved in nominating, right?
Yes, that's her best friend.
Sarah, hey, Keith Stevens with KTIS. You also nominated Jeannie and Mike for a Christmas blessing. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I've known Jeannie for almost 15 years now. This year has been especially rough for them.
Joella, this must be very hard for you as well.
Not only because of what's going on with Carly, but for what's going on with Jeannie, everything she's going through as a mom.
Like as a parent, don't you wish you could take the place of your child, no matter what their age is?
If I could fix it, I would.
My phone rang, and it was a weird number, but Carly is on the heart transplant list, and you must answer your phone day or night.
Hello?
Jeannie, hey, this is Keith Stevens. I have a couple of people who you know and love on the line with me. Ladies, you want to say hello?
Hi, Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie.
Hey.
I understand that we're waiting for that heart transplant for little Carly.
We have at least 6 weeks more in the hospital every day that she doesn't get a heart.
You and your husband are extremely strong people.
Thank you.
I understand that you had an issue with your basement. We're going to come alongside with a construction company to make sure no more water is coming in, and then we're going to update your basement for you so that you can enjoy movie nights down there. And who knows, maybe you put your Christmas tree down there, and we're going to get that all taken care of for you.
For real?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
We were shocked. I don't like flabbergasted. I'm gonna cry. Do you want to say it?
Thank you very much, and I don't know how else to.
I don't
As
think
of right
words can
now,
express it,
I don't even know if it's really even sunk in yet.
especially after the year we've had. I don't think we'll ever be able to properly thank you, but it means the world to our family.
Any words for your mom and for Sarah?
Thank you both. I love you.
I love you, girl. I hope this helps relieve a little bit of that stress for you.
Jeannie, I love you. Give Carly my love. I will.
Give her some kisses from all of us.
Okay.
We send our love and our prayers right there to the hospital room and right there with little Carly.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my friend.